Hi, my name's Lisa and today is a strap-based class. Grab yourself a strap, dressing gown cord, scarf, yoga strap and a cushion. We're going to open the chest, the upper back, lengthen the spine and find space for lungs and heart. Bring your hands into Hridaya Mudra. So index fingers touch into the base of each thumb and then touch the thumb to the two middle fingers. The little fingers are the water elements, allowing energy to flow. And we're bringing the fingers to touch the center of the chest, sensing a connection now to your own physical heart. And as you touch in, you're thinking to yourself, what is my deepest heartfelt desire? So as we create space for ourselves through our practice, our deepest desires begin to show themselves. And they could be something really simple, like taking more time in solitude, taking more walks in nature, connecting more deeply with others. So as you drop into the heart with these fingers touching, inquire inside, what is my deepest heartfelt desire? If it doesn't come to you today, it doesn't matter. But if it does, here we're going to use some light. So I've lit a candle in a green jar. Green is the color of the heart chakra. And as I send you this light, I want you to absorb it in and feel like it's helping to support your intention. So you could use power words or in this moment words like, I am peaceful, I am courageous, I am empowered, I am calm. Whatever it is, so these heartfelt desires, I am creative, I am joyful. So you're drawing this in, you're taking your hands to the light I'm giving you and you're bringing it into the heart. I'll just put this down to show you like this. Just bring it in and wash it through your heart space. Very good. So once you've done that, imagine you've taken the energy in to support those deepest desires. And now, once the heart feels supported, there's a feeling of flowering. So this flowering of the heart as it starts to flower out those desires. So you start to bloom those desires into reality. So bringing your hands in prayer, opening them up into the lotus mudra. And you're imagining your hands are filled with blooms. The blooms of your heart, of your deepest desires, taking space in reality. And those blooms rise up beyond the head. And as you open the arms, they scatter out to the world because you're sharing those blooms outwards. You're sharing your gifts outwards. So you inhale the lotus hands up and you feel yourself sharing, and in your mind visualize the petals and flowers blooming from the heart out into the world. One more time, inhale, reach it up. And exhale, share it out. Let's do some stretching on the mat. Remember, strap and cushion. I'll see you on the mat in a moment. Find a seat where you're supported on the cushion, which helps to support the lumbar spine. We'll do some gentle movements, starting to free up the body. Circle the other way. Feel like your arms are like wings as you pulse the spine, pulsing the wings as well. Cross the wrists, turn the palms to face one another, and then bring the crossed hands inwards and touch the fingers to the third eye. Then reach the crossed hands up to the sky, big breath in, and release, circling the arms down. Now the other hand crosses. You inhale, bringing that into the third eye. Exhale, release it up, and inhale out. Bring yourself into a little lateral stretch from side to side. Next time you come to the right, extend it over the ear. Maybe walk a little bit further, but make sure you're not lifting the hip upwards. The hip is nicely embedded in the socket. Lovely big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and then up and over the other side. Nice rooted hip. Big breath in and out. Roll out the shoulders. Change direction. Bring yourself into a twist. All these different movements of the spine help to free it up, twisting from one side to the other. We have laterals, we've got circles, we've got pulses, we've got twists, and we've got a glide. So now gliding the spine from side to side. Brilliant. So then stretch it up as you inhale and shake it out, breathing out through the mouth. Bring yourself into all fours. In those all fours position, the wrists are under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips, and you just slowly slide your pelvis from side to side, freeing up the lower back and the sacrum, and then turning that slide to a circle, circling around. As you circle the hips, try and allow the spine to become involved. So the whole body is connected. So you're letting yourself become fluid, and circle the other way. Circle back to center. Round the spine, drop back to the heels, exhaling, high onto fingertips, elbows stay lifted, and slowly melt the forehead down towards the ground. Take a big deep breath in here, feeling the space in your upper back expanding through the breath. When you exhale, release through the mouth. Lift the chest, walk the hands to the right, high onto fingertips. You lift to create space on inhale, and then you bow down between the two arms on exhale. Another deep breath in through the nose here, and out through the mouth. Then pad the hands all the way over to the other side. Same thing, high on fingers, lift the chest, inhale, and bow down as you exhale. Then deep breath in and out. And then pad back to center. Hands now flat on the floor, tuck the toes under, pull back into a downward facing dog. Have the feet the width of the mat apart and tread the feet out one at a time. Stretching out the ankles and the Achilles tendons and the calf muscles. Then draw the feet closer together, knock knee the knees and tread it out so you stretch a different part of the ankle joint. Turn the toes out and tread a different part of the calf structure there. Then bring it back down to the ground. So here we're going to bring the right knee forward, bring it to the left, the toes. Snuggle the left knee behind the right knee so the toes now are on opposite sides of the mat. This is where you'll need that cushion. So pop it behind you and carefully walk back and sit on the cushion. So I'll just turn this way so you can see the knees are crossing over one another. The cushion helps this practice. If you still can't get in with a cushion, straighten the bottom leg and have the top leg crossed over the knee. So again, the laterals coming up and over. Then turning to one side, it doesn't matter which because we'll be going to both sides. Coming high onto the fingers as you lift, then walk your hands off center and bow down, feeling that stretching through the opposite waist. Deep breath in here through the nose, out through the mouth. Walk it back up, turning the other way, fingers down, maybe they don't even reach the floor. You lift up as you inhale, and then you pad forwards in some way, even if it's just a little movement. Deep breath in, bow down as you exhale. Stay there on inhale, release through the mouth, just to empty out those lungs and come back up. So we'll use our strap. You might not need it, but just in case, bringing the strap over the right shoulder. So I'm not mirroring you at the moment. So you've got your left arm coming up and your right arm coming down. And maybe your fingers find one another between your shoulders, but if not, you have your strap there. So you hold on to the strap, trying not to let the elbows fall in, but to pull the elbows up and wide. Feel the heart lift. Maybe the arm can come behind your head. Lengthen through your seat and slow the breath down. So we'll breathe in and out through the nose here. Try to experience decompression breathing. So breathing the in-breath into the lower back rib cage, which helps to lengthen the lumbar spine. And then when you exhale, breathe out from the tummy, lightly drawing the rib cage down into the body. So this creates more length in the lumbar, which means more space in the upper spine. So 3 more breaths here. As you finish that last breath, slowly release the arms. Open them nice and wide. Right arm over left. Give yourself a hug, hooking onto your shoulder blades and snuggling in on yourself. Then lengthening the spine. Bring the backs of the forearms together. Maybe hook a finger round a thumb or bring the fingers to the palm for eagle. Elbows up, shoulders down, back of the neck long. Lovely slow breaths, breathing into the upper back. Now release it, circle the arms around, interlace the hands behind the head, elbows wide, lift the chest. Deep breath in and release. Coming out of the position, giving yourself a little shake out. Nice downward dog tread out. Then bring the knees back down. Slide the left knee forward. Take the left toes to the right. Bring the right knee behind the left knee. Right toes to the left. Take your cushion behind you and sit back. I always use a cushion. I can reach the floor, but it's much more comfortable on a cushion. From there, once again, the laterals. So all the same as we've just done. You want to free up the side body to create space for the spine, the lungs, the heart. Very good. It doesn't matter which way you go, but go one way, high on fingers, deep breath in. Walk it over and bow down as you exhale. Another big breath in there. Release through the mouth to really clear out the lung. Rising up. Turn the other way. High onto fingers, inhale. Walking off center as you exhale. Lift the chest, inhale. And bow down on exhale. Then stay there as you inhale and exhale. Rising back up. Taking your strap, bringing it now to the left shoulder. Right arm comes under and up, left arm comes up and down, and you either hook fingers or hold strap. Feel the real lift of your chest. Not compromising the lumbar though, so although it feels that you could possibly really arch into the lower back, feel the space is upper back, the lower back is lengthening, tail down, tummy supporting you, with the decompression breath helping support that. So you breathe deeply into the lower back rib cage. You slightly engage the core on the exhale and you feel how the spine has this experience of length coming into it. 2 more times. That's really nice. Then you slowly release. As you release, open the arms out wide. Give yourself a big hug, this time left over right, snuggle in. Lift it up, backs of the arms come together. And you try and hook a thumb or bring the fingers to the palm for your eagle arms, lifting the elbows, dropping the shoulders, lengthening through the neck. See if you can breathe into the upper back and back of the heart. Then you release, circle around, interlace the fingers behind the head, lightly push the back of the head into the hands as the chest lifts up, elbows wide, squeeze the shoulders back, and release. Get that cushion out the way, sit back and give yourself a little bit of a shake out here. Then lie down on your back with your strap handy. Tuck your feet in. As you lie down, you adjust your spine. Take the strap and have the hands about shoulder width apart, holding onto the strap. The elbows are straight, reaching up to the sky, so you're pushing against or pulling against the strap. You take a breath in here. Keeping the shoulders down the back. As you exhale, take the arms behind you without arching the lower back. So the tail stays long, the lower ribs stay drawn in, and the shoulders slide down into their sockets. Then you bring it back up on inhale. On exhale, pulling on the strap, shoulders sliding down the back, lower back nicely rooted, lengthening through the spine, and take the arms as far back as you can. If you have some shoulder dysfunction, it might be really, really hard to bring the arms all the way back, so don't you worry about that. 2 more times. The more you practice, the easier it will become for your body. And last round. As you finish that last round, reach it up and release the strap. Bring those hands down by your sides, pushing down into the floor, lifting your bottom and spine up, holding onto the edges of the mat so that you can roll the shoulders beneath you. Then tug on the mat to really lift your hips and lengthen your thighs away from the heart. The more the shoulders wrap back behind the heart, the easier it is to lift up. In this bridge pose, we're opening through the front line of the body. Take 3 more slow, deep breaths. And then lower down. Hug the knees in and slowly circle. Circle the other way. Circle back to center and cross the right knee over the left. Straighten up the left leg and see if you can tuck the right toes behind the calf. You might not be able to, so that's okay. Either way, once you've either tucked or not, you bend the left knee. So the legs are in an eagle position. This is for the core. Draw the lower ribs into the body so you feel your tummy working. Open your arms out to the side. Now reach the arms up to the sky, cross them over and bring them into eagle with the right arm leading. Crossing at the elbows, crossing at the knees. Feel the core work here. Eagle position in supine. Then open the arms out wide. Release the toes from the calf, but keep the knees crossed and take the cross legs to the left. If this feels strong for your back, for whatever reason, uncross the knees and stack instead. Now turn the head to the right. 3 slow, deep breaths. After this next breath, roll back up, uncross the knees, hug them in. Little rock from side to side. Back to center, left over right. Straighten the right leg up. See if you can get those left toes behind the calf. It doesn't matter if not, then bend the right knee. Open the arms out wide. Keep the lower back supported on the ground so you're not arching it up. So use the core. And then reach the arms up, wrap them round, left in front, eagle arms. Breathing here, little core workout. Open the arms to the ground, unhook the toes, take the knees to the right, head to the left. Slowly roll back to center and wrap those knees and circle, massaging out the back. Circle back to center, free the legs down one at a time for a 1-minute Shavasana, palms facing upwards, and begin to drop down into complete stillness. And let the body rest. Noticing the sensations and experiences inside the body. And you can either continue to rest, perhaps playing your favorite piece of music, or coming out of it by drawing the legs together and stretching your arms back. Deep breath in here. Now release. Roll to your side and sit up. Coming into a seated posture with a little lift under your bottom. I'll meet you in sitting. To finish the practice, this is our last session on the heart chakra. I'm going to light some sage for you. It's a cleansing herb. And I want you to imagine that you're drawing in the sage to cleanse the heart, to clear your aura and to just leaving you feeling fresh and expansive like a fresh spring day. So as I send the sage your way, being open to receive it. So if you have sage at home, you could give yourself a sage bath, but otherwise, intention is everything. So in your mind, you're sensing yourself cleansing through the heart space. So I'll show you how you bring it into the heart like this. Okay. And then also you want to clear the mind. So you bring it into the brain. Imagine yourself bringing clarity so you can hear the heart's deepest desires. There we go. And then you take it and you wash it all over you. Imagine clearing away any feelings of lethargic energy or lack of motivation or just any feelings of being stuck. So draw it all around you. There we go. And bring your hands into your lotus mudra, sensing what is it I'm trying to flower into the world. So at the moment, I've recorded this in spring, so all the beautiful flowers are beginning to bloom. So what are you blooming? What is the heart wanting to bloom? What it's wanting to create or express? So this is the heart's desires. Imagine them in your hands, the blooms. And once we've got those blooms, we share it outwards. It's like an outpouring to the world. So imagine all these flowers of you being shared out. And then we take in everyone else's beautiful, heartfelt expressions inwards, and it becomes this gorgeous little dance, very colourful and expressive and exciting. And you can turn this into your own dance all around you, just feeling your heart and mine dancing together. Sending you my heart blessings. Namaste.